What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Blitz, aka BlitzWizard2745, aka Chris, and we are here with a Yoyo808 reaction. Now, this time I've checked the sound on this one. All right, so you don't know. The last time I tried to do a Yoyo reaction, the sound got scuffed, and I was excited because I was trying to watch that video all week. But here we are with this one. He just dropped it tonight, and while I'm home, I'm gonna record this joint and put out the first Yoyo video we can get for this channel. So make sure to like, subscribe, notifications, share this video, and go check out this video. So let's get started, bro.
Give me that. Hey, don't say the hard E. Oh, Snickers. She just lets it rip, bro. Hard R, Southern accent, everything. And I could just feel the atmosphere of the room get heavy as kids are holding in laughter, anger, the urge to say it too. It's a whole.
No, not, bruh. Come on. We're not even 30 seconds in. At least he waited 50.
Bunch of mixed emotion.
Come on.
I just got over being sick, so I'm sorry about my voice. But do y'all feel like everyone's been getting sick lately? Like I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna start this off by showing a few pictures on the screen, and I want you to think of the first word that comes to mind.
Of course.
Got it?
Oh wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said, "I'll put some pictures up on the screen to see what you think." Not gonna lie, I didn't expect him to do this.
Got it? Okay, if you're not black and the word came to your mind, you're cooked, buddy. Now, I know the main demographic of people who use this word aren't white people. It's Hispanics. But a close second is African Americans. I have jokingly said more heinous things about my people than any politician, Xbox 360 player, or Hispanic in existence. But the person in the story happens to be a Caucasian, so I'm gonna make fun of y'all. Don't get mad at me. My relationship with white people is mad funny, bro. Like, genuinely, I'm someone who prides myself on having love for everyone. And contrary to the jokes that I make about you guys, that includes white people. But with y'all, it for sure ranges. Like, to me, white people are either really cool or really not cool. There's no casually cool white people. There's just really, really dope white people and really, really not dope white people. For example, rednecks. You would think they're...
Bro, this is the second video bro put Mustache Man in a row. What is here? If he has 3 videos with him in a row, I'm calling it out. Like I'm gonna put like a paper trail or something. Like I want
in the really, really not dope category, and you know most of them are. But not racist rednecks are some of the most fun, caring, nice people to be around. That's what I'm saying. There's no middle ground with y'all. It's the
hey, bro. If you're around a redneck who's honestly like still chill with you, it's funny. Like I've met a dude who was like blatantly racist. Like not racist where he saw me and called it to me, but he's like, not gonna lie, I grew up around like a racist people, so it's like yeah, and I am kind of a redneck, and I'm like, all right, cool, and we chatted up. It was fun. Like it's fun when you find the right ones, you know.
Craziest thing. And I feel like the gap between really dope and really not dope widens as you get older. Because some of the sweetest, most caring people I've ever met in my life were old Southern white people. And some of the most malicious, nasty, and just all around bad people I've ever met in my life were old Southern white people and Hispanic. When I was living in that high rise in downtown Austin, I stayed on the 21st floor. So I spent a lot of time in the elevator. And in that elevator, with the way I look, I've for sure gotten my fair share of stares. But my most memorable interaction was this one time that I was going down and this guy... This one time I was going down... Time that I was going down and this guy... gotten my fair share of stares. But my most memorable interaction was this one time that I was going down and this guy... This one time I was going down in the elevator and this older dude comes in. This one time I was going down in the elevator and this old dude enters the elevator as well. Now he was on... I was going down in the elevator and this old dude enters the elevator as well. Now he was on the talkative side, so we were chopping it up while we were in the elevator, but eventually, ding, my floor hits. So I get out and I'm like, yo, have a great day. And then he responds, you too, soul brother.
Ooh.
Soul brother? Bro was cool. Like he had shades, leather
Yo,
jacket, he had straight jeans, and
yo,
don't quote me, but a
yo.
crew t-shirt. He had retro ones on. Bro was cool. Like it didn't sound racist. It just sounded like he had black friends in
Crazy.
19 whenever the fuck. When people were going around saying soul brother and a nigga could dance like this and take your girl. Let me rephrase. A jive turkey could pull up on your woman, hit this jig and bounce. But yeah, white people are either really cool or really not cool. I'm pretty sure you get the point by now. So this story took place in middle school. Now hearing the N-word come from the mouths of white people was no strange event to me because I was outnumbered. I grew up in South Carolina going to predominantly white schools. Now while I've had my run-ins with racism, I've never had any crazy overt situations except a couple. Because like, you know, I did grow up in the 2000s, not the 80s. But I for sure caught hella strays. And one of the craziest ones happened in my English class. I had to dim the lights. This shit was killing my eyes. In middle school, I had this teacher who will name, let's low-key name her Miss Ruckus. Now, Miss Ruckus was a little old white woman. And she was fire. Like she was really nice, talkative, responsive, and she even complimented my art a couple times because I always drew in class. And you could tell that she was genuinely passionate about teaching. Too passionate. Now, since we were in English class, obviously we would read books. But instead of doing the typical read-along popcorn thing that I feel like most American schools do, she would actually read the books herself. And she had such a good reading voice, bro. She would change her voice. She would act out scenes. Like she would do the most, and it was really engaged. And it was really smart because I feel like when you're doing popcorn reading with the class, it's kind of hard to stay focused because the hills were steep, and when they were walking, the quiet kids, when they walk. The niggas who literally could not read when they Trisha, stop. sorry. When they walked.
Yep.
And the people who would laugh like they were reading a damn Cat Williams stand-up routine. Popcorn reading just is not effective in my opinion because you end up not paying attention because no one takes it seriously. But Miss Ruckus was so good at reading that it was
I only like it when it's like a play style book. Like when we literally, I don't think I have it here with me, but I literally, did I not bring it back home? No. But basically, my high school gave us a copy of Macbeth for our English class, and I honestly reread it every now and then because Macbeth is I actually really like the story, but the as far as popcorn reading, yeah, I don't think that's really that effective, and honestly, I like it when it's plays though, because it's like you're given the role and stuff, so when it's I guess screen reading, script reading, I like that. But if it's like popcorn reading, where there's a narrator, you have the lines and stuff, it's just absurd, man.
was really hard to not pay attention. And our grades reflected that because anytime we took a quiz on a book, class unanimously did a great job. Like sometimes I'd be taking a quiz and I would remember a character or a quote strictly off of a voice that she did or a scene that she acted out. To wrap it up, she was an amazing teacher and every book that she read was a masterpiece. That was until we got to a book by the title of, I don't remember, because I thought it was Huckleberry Finn because I never read the book, but I know the plot, but turns out Johnson's banned. So I don't think we read that one. So we start reading said mystery book. It was an old time.
It probably was Huckleberry. Just because it's banned. Here's the thing about banned books. Most of these banned books are banned because of bullshit parents for bullshit reasons. You will literally go. Literally, one of the books was banned because of the. Literally, it was a LGBTQ book, and it was banned because of the homosexuality and the. It was banned because of the sexuality stuff. Like, oh, I don't want my kids reading it. Then don't have your kids read it. Don't have your kids go to a library and check that out. Get your kids their own books. Oh, I don't want this in my kid's school library. Oh well, they want to see it. Like you're the one who decided to have kids. If you don't want it, you don't want them to read it. Shouldn't have had them read it then. Shouldn't have had them in the first place then. Damn it. Like seriously. Mouse, this book about the Holocaust taken off the shelves because it was about the Holocaust. Because it had the violence of the Holocaust. A book about the Holocaust had the violence related to the Holocaust, it got taken off the shelves in some places. You realize that, right? Right? I'm sorry, that
Timey
banned
book
books
took
pissed
place
me
in the
off.
South. So she's doing Southern accents for the
Like,
characters. And since
like real quick, look up Bluest Eye. I'm sorry for pausing again, but look up Bluest Eye. It was a banned book, and it's by Toni Morrison. Great fucking book. Great fucking book. Great book. A bit slower in the beginning, but great book.
Book. It was an old timey book, took place in the South. So she's doing Southern accents for the characters, and since she has one herself, it wasn't too hard. Now, when she read, we all got our own copies of the book, so we would follow along with her as she was going along. So she's doing her thing, and she gets to this page, and there it is. The word. A word we're all familiar with. Some more than others. Even though the word only showed up one time, the word just seemed to take up the whole page. It was the only thing I could look at. And I know Miss Ruckus is seeing the word, and she is not skipping a beat, bro. She is not slowing down, giving us a warning or anything. And as she's getting closer to the word, I can just feel the glances of everyone realizing what's about to happen. But Miss Ruckus just keeps reading along, bro. She's paragraphs away, lines away, words away. Gets to the sentence that the word is on, and I'm thinking there is absolutely no way she's going to say it. I'm expecting her to say fella, do the TikTok thing. At the very least, give me that. Hey, don't say the hard E. Snickers. She just lets it rip, bro. Hard R, Southern accent, everything. And she does not stop reading, bro. She continues like nothing happened. And I could just feel the atmosphere of the room get heavy as kids are holding in laughter, anger, the urge to say it too. It's a whole bunch of mixed emotions, but it's over. She finishes the page, we flip it, and that word is ripped.
Dang, never mind. I was gonna say maybe it was Blue Side because Blue Side came out a while ago. But nah, couldn't be because Blue Eye had. I remember specifically it was only in there a few times because it was only in there a few times, just like a few times here and there, right? Wait, oh dang it, Bluest Eye, educated, education, education by Tara something. Forgot her last name. No, I think it could have been that book. I thought it would have been that book, but I forgot it also said mystery. Nah, it's crazy.
Riddled on this next page, bro. It's just N-word this, N-word that. And this page has more N-words than a Piper Perry video shoot. And my teacher
Look at this, look at that. Now, please.
says it every time with perfect enunciation, Southern twang, everything, bro. She is not missing out. She is hitting all the quick times. Straight PK fire in the word, bro. And I'm just sitting there flabbergasted because, like, what the f am I supposed to do? Stop her?
Hey, the next time I hear one of you guys drop the N-word, I'm gonna come over there and treat you like one.
So yeah, we finished reading that day and just go on to the next classes if nothing happened. I want to do some math with y'all real quick. In this particular school, we had 8 periods and one of them being lunch. So she taught 7 classes. Side note, my class was the 6th class and she was saying that shit with perfect enthusiasm. So I could only imagine what the first class sounded like when she's fresh. Anyway, so I'm going to say she said the N-word at least 7 times in my classroom. Now, I read the rest of the book and that was still in there, but let's lowball it and say the N-word was in that book 20 times. It was in there way more than 20, but I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. That's 27. Multiply that by 7 because the classes, meaning by the time we finished that book, this lady said the N-word, hard ER, Southern accent, 189 times minimum. I don't even.
Saying a hard R almost 200 times minimum is kind of crazy. I don't think I've said the hard R minimum 200 times minimum. I'll ask a friend about that actually.
Even think I said the hard R that many times. But I mean, nothing happened to her. I mean, it was 2012 in South Carolina. But other than that, like, Miss Ruckus was a really cool teacher. I think she was just dedicated to teaching the craft because I genuinely did not think she was racist. I would even argue to put her in the really, really dope category. It was just a crazy stray to catch. It was just crazy going to lunch period right after that. Yeah. Let a nigga borrow a French fry real quick.
How is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?
All right, bruh.
Give me
Was the successful Yoyo808 reaction. Two, my teacher said the word in class. At least I'm gonna be honest, it's better she didn't stop reading because here's the thing. If she stopped reading, that would have been like the key thing that might have pissed me off, I'll be honest. If she literally said, hmm, and then like if that's what would have happened, I would have been low key kind of fear. Like that happened at my high school actually. A white teacher did that. And she stopped reading, was like sorry again. And I think that's what got people more mad, low key. Because if they kept reading how they were supposed to read, I low key would have been chill with it, knowing realizing like, oh, they're cool with it. They're just reading it. But if they're reading it and they're apologizing almost any time, I'm like, you know what? Now I am kind of offended. I don't know. Something about it just being said, like it's fine. But if you're saying it and then addressing the fact that you said it as a way to cover up or apologize for like why you said it, no, I feel like that gives more like offensive vibes. Okay, my headphone fell out. Offensive vibes. I don't know. Like, tell me that in the comments. Honestly, tell me that in the comments. But yeah, that's the video. Like, subscribe, share, notice. Check out the Yoyo vid. And with that being said, with Godspeed, see ya.